Yo, what's good, everybody, man? It's your boy Rick, man. I'm back here with another one, real quick. This is LIB Media. I just wanted to make a real quick one about the WNBA Finals. We finally made it to WNBA Finals. Um, the two number one teams made it. Number one team in the West made it. Number one team in the East made it. So it's gonna be um, the Minnesota Lynx are playing the New York Liberty. So yeah, the Aces finally got knocked off. They wanted to go for the three-peat, but they didn't. So um, now 1 and 2 is playing each other in the finals, which that's one of them things that's like rightfully so. You kind of say to yourself, all right, well, you know, at least like the two of the best teams made it. That showed that they were the best teams all year, so they kind of deserve to be there. So if I was to give, I'm gonna go ahead and give my predictions on the series. I'm gonna go with the Liberty, the New York Liberty. They seem super well rounded. They got real good shooting. Sabrina and Brianna by themselves is a two-man wrecking crew. Like they play really good, and then when they have that what's her name? Jonquel. I think Jonquel. When she's coming off, when she's coming up the rear, like as the third scorer, getting boards. She's a real good rebounder, helping out Breonna Stewart. When you have all of that working in your favor, I just think the team is real well rounded. They're solid defensively, but on offense is where they make a living. So you know, with the 3-point shooting that they have, with that 3-point shooting, and if they can out rebound, like they're pretty much hard to beat for anybody. Like that's just kind of what it is. But let's give the Lynx some credit. Nefessa Collier she has had like a real breakout season. Like she's really been like holding it down on both sides of the ball. Like, I think she averaged over 1.5 blocks. Let me check. Okay, 2 blocks. She averaged 2 blocks a game, which is really, really good for her. And just, just in the postseason, she's been over 26 points a game the entire postseason. So that is super impressive. So you can't sleep on that because she can single-handedly like break the game. But it's not it's really her, and then it's like the rest is by committee. Everybody else is kind of getting it where they fit in, and that can also work too. I mean, that kind of was what the Aces style was too. But then the Aces also had certain players that like Kelsey Plum could have a night on any night, and so the Minnesota Lynx, the thing about them, they're well coached. I remember when me and Cheese was talking about them early in the season. They've been well coached the entire season. Like they've been, they're efficient from the field. They take good shots. And so I don't think that they won't win any games. I just think the Liberty have so much firepower. This feels like their year. But you know what? If the Lynx were to do it, that might actually be an exciting thing in sports. Sports have been pretty exciting this year, from everything I've been being able to see. We've had so many ups and downs, topsy turvy things that have been happening. So the Lynx winning it will kind of come out of nowhere because I don't think nobody had them on the radar this year. I haven't heard any other sports channels or any other sports analysts or anybody like that talking about how, like before the season started, how the Lynx really had a chance. So when that happens in sports, that's normally like a beautiful thing. And if that happens, Collier, she would put her name in the hat for, am I the best woman in the WNBA? Am I the best player? When you look at the regular season stats, like Asia Wilson kind of just steamrolled everybody. Like she was having record years in all kind of ways, from the amount of points she scored in a season to her rebound and her blocks on defense. But sports always more interesting when you have another person, Breonna Stewart. For like a lot of us, I mean, I can say for myself, I I always kind of felt like she was always one of the best players. She was always somewhere around there, but she never has those years where she's like just leaps above everybody else, kind of. But you know, as I'm sitting down thinking about it right now, I might say to myself, you know, if she wins, people are going to give her the credit. But this could be one of them situations where, you know, one person on the one you can have a star. You can have a star that plays so well that even though that star is outmatched, they play so well that you have no choice but to put respect on their name and say, okay, like she's balling, like regardless of how this thing plays out. But yeah, oh man, yeah, I'm gonna stick with. I almost, um, I almost changed my own mind just now, but no, I think I'm gonna stick with what I'm saying because I just like the liberty. I really just like what they can do from long range. I like how they can get points in bunches, and I think the efficiency and like I think in the yeah, I think the efficiency, I think the way they play real team basketball, they have two players like Sabrina Nosuke and Brianna Stool who can both um you know have a game, and Kalia, she's gonna be the one that has to have the games. If she can get maybe just one person to come along, because she's gonna get a game herself, so she can get at least one person to come along for the ride, somebody to hatch on their wagon, just you know, one game that might switch the series. So I hope it's good. I hope it's, you know, yeah, I hope it goes back and forth and then it kind of finishes like 3-2. Like, so I hope it goes either 1-1, 2-2, and then you get a winner, or maybe 2-0, then 2-2. Because the Liberty played the first two games at home, so you know, I feel like the crowd is going to be there for them. So they could take the first two at home, which I think they would end up coming back and winning the final game at home if it went like that. But like I said, all it takes is one game. We all know in basketball, the first real game of the finals is when the when the team that's away win the game. So if you're the home team and you got your first two games at home and the away team wins it, steals the game there, we know that's when the series really starts, because now you have no choice but to go win on the road in order to seal the series. And when that happens, then you know you have a series. So we'll see if the Liberty can win these first two games and then go from there. But that's kind of my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This your boy Rick, man. This has been LIB Media, man. I'm out of here, man. Peace.